Good morning.
Good morning. John, it seems like I start tapping my foot and break out to a hymn.
Yeah. And for a banker, that would be quite extraordinary. Look, I don't do these anymore, these conversations. I used to do all of them, and I'm not doing almost any of them now because you have leaders that you'll be hearing who are the best of the best in their category. But every now and then I'll do one because I think it's signature and important. And there's no way for you to understand who this guy is next to me. No way. You walk down the street, you just think he's a nice dressed college student. He looks like he's got a baby face. And if he tells you a banker, you go, oh, you must be a vice president of a branch somewhere or something. Let me give you some understanding. When I talk about the civil rights movement, from the streets to the suites, the colors are red or blue or black or and white, it's green. I'm talking about Dante, well, he's purple. But anyway, I'm talking about Dante. Purple was Truist. Dante is at Truist Bank. That's a shame. It's like a portable, cheering section that you.
Posse with me today.
Truist is the 5th largest bank.
7th.
7th largest bank in America. $500+ billion in assets. The income for Truist is about $20 billion a year. He's responsible for $12 billion of the $20 billion a year. He's responsible for, there's 2,000 branches. He's in charge of all of the branches, all of small business, all of consumer facing. He is the first black person. He is the first black person to run an income statement, a balance sheet in a major top 10 bank in U.S. history. We want to thank Bill Rogers for giving him that opportunity. He's the CEO of Truist. But Bill wouldn't have given him that opportunity unless he was tight and right. We believe in the James Brown version of affirmative action. Open the door, I'll get it my dang self. The Bible says in Proverbs, to be poor is not to not have anything. To be poor is not to not do anything. And lazy hands make a man poor. There's nothing lazy about Dante Wilson. It's a bad brother.
Thank you.
So we were talking about there's a brother at Citigroup who has a position that we should be acknowledged. We have Christy Furcho at Wells Fargo. But the fact that there's so few people of color on the executive committee at a bank, and banking is the backbone of access to capital and communities. You can't grow a community without a bank in that community. The fact that we have to name so few people, I think, is unfortunate, but also extraordinary. It's extraordinary that it's even happening. And hopefully because of people seeing you, they want to be you too. You've made smart, sexy, and cool, and you've operated at a level of excellence. And I hope that today, and the response you've already been given, acknowledges that your journey has been worth it.
You know what? Thank you, John, and thank you all for being here. And I want to start with just some thanks first. I want to thank the Truist teammates because I serve on behalf of our Truist teammates. I want to thank everybody that's involved with this movement, so all financial institutions, all partners that's about this movement, because we have to do it collectively together. So thank you all for being here. I cannot be on stage without thanking Uncle Andy right there. So Ambassador Young, thank you for what you've done as a great friend, great mentor of mine. And then John, we have to get a picture. I want someone, can someone get a picture? Brian Davis, can you get a picture for me? Come up here and center stage and get a picture for me, because this is a 10-year anniversary. So congratulations on the vision, because vision without execution is hallucination. So I've seen you execute. But 15 years ago, I was carrying this man's bags and luggage. That's why I want to take this picture. And now I'm on stage with this guy. This is a big deal. So I'm literally driving the car, carrying his bags. Yes, sir. No, sir. What you want to eat, sir? And now I'm on stage with the man. Like, this is phenomenal. So thank you for investing in me, being encouraging all the time. He's one of the only people, he is the only person that always says, Dante, what are you doing for you personally? Like every single time, and I can never have a good answer. But I want to thank you for letting me carry your bags 15 years ago.
No, so the story's a little, he got the story a little twisted. So it's a little embarrassing. So I arrive in a city, and this was Montgomery, Birmingham, Alabama. And the mayor was just here, by the way, yesterday, Woodford, who's doing a great job. Anyway, I arrived to give a speech, and typically a young person, an intern, a school student, college student will want to drive or whatever, meet me so they could have a conversation, which was great. So, I figured the organizers were being a little cheap because it wasn't proper, like it wasn't a car service. It was a nice car. It was somebody's Mercedes. Somebody had loaned the guy a Mercedes. And it was, and they put me in the front seat. And, I can't even sit in the back and focus. I'm in the front, and the guy's all in my ear. And I'm going, what? This sharp guy? So I leaned over and said, so what college are you from? And he says, no, I'm a banker. Like, I'm in the workplace. I'm like, well, why aren't you at work? You must not be very important. They got you out here picking me up from the airport. And he said, no, I just wanted to meet you, and and he looked over at me, he said, I want to be on the stage with you speaking on the main stage of one of your programs, and I want to be on your board. And I was like, yeah.
Get the bag.
And he bugged me every 2 years. Let me tell you something. This man is focused. He is lethal on a balance sheet. And nobody gave Dante a thing. He earned all of it.
Yeah, thank you.
And now I say, you've earned my respect without question. I always liked you, always admired you, but you've earned just by virtue of what you've achieved alone. You're a nice guy. You're a decent person. You're a God-fearing person. You're a father. You're a great role model. I know your whole story. I know your family. You married up.
For sure.
But you're just a good guy, and I'm honored to be with you, and honored to be a partner with Truist.
Yeah, we're honored to be a partner with you. What you all are doing is transformational. We've had this partnership for many years, and we've helped together we provided 250,000 financial empowerment solutions to over 60,000 clients together since the partnership began. That's big time. We've also been on a path with helping small businesses to 1 million small businesses.
Now, I know you're so cool, and you know. By the way, don't these leases look like money? But I want you to speak up so they can hear you. I am somebody.
All right, I got you.
So act like you're in church.
250,000. There we go. All right, there we go. That's better.
And we're at 1,500. Operation Opus in 1,500 branches. 800 of those branches are in Truist. Yeah.
And we have, 800 branches, over 40 consultants, Hope Inside consultants. We actually have, or coaches is what we formerly call them. We have 2 here today. If you are here, could you please stand up? Because you're making a big difference right there in the front. Thank you. We also have, and they were in the video, by the way. And then we also have one of our clients that is here too, that was in that video. And so thank you for being here. But yeah, we do that collectively together, making a big difference. And I was going to mention about the small business. So over 30,000 small businesses that we're already helped to start or grow in partnership with you. So it's making a big difference.
And that's one MBB, also 1 Million Black Business Initiative.
That is correct. And so data matters, John. You and I talk about this all the time. It's about like what economic value you're going to add to the movement. It's about the economic value. And so when we look at stats like 67% of the clients that we have helped have improved their FICO score 42 points, or we look at the fact that over 70% of the folks that have gotten coaching have improved their median average savings and now have $1,300. Those are the things that help us continue to invest and partner going forward.
So anybody listening here or watching there, I was thinking, Dante, this morning I was getting dressed, how many people wrote me off dismiss me, roll their eyes at me 20 years ago. Not doing it now, but anyway, they used to. But we got into the results business. That's what you're talking about. So if you want to know how we do it, it's the deliverables, it's the results. We're not creating, this is not about goody two-shoes or warm feeling. We're creating customers for Truist. That's why it's sustainable.
That's exactly right. And it's sustainable too because we're taking action together. So a lot of people, easy to identify and admire the problem. But what I love about what Operation Hope does, like, let's go fix it together. What can we do right now together to solve that? So we're in these scenarios. We all grew up like this professionally and personally where we look for, all our life we've been talking about, one day when this happens, one day when this finally comes, one day when the economy is like this, one day when the administration likes it, one day when it stops raining, then I'll finally, versus saying, you know what, we're going to create our own one day win and change it from one day WHEN to WIN. And like win today, like have a consulting session with someone to improve that one FICO. Go in if you're a client out there or a prospect and apply today. Get on a track today to improve your credit. Hire the right person. Get one more Hope Inside branch today. And when you do that collectively and you win every day, you aggregate that up, you create your own one-day win versus waiting on Superman or Superwoman. And that's what I love about Operation Hope and our partnership, that every day it's about like winning one person today, getting them on the right track to financial success.
Absolutely. So we're out of time, but we're not out of experiences together. We're just beginning this journey. I want to thank you very, very much for coming and joining us. Looked like we were in the same closet this morning, by the way.
Mine's about 20,000 cheaper, but yeah.
Funny. No comment. Is there anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
Well, speaking of 20s, so we are super excited to have been in partnership with you for this period of time, and we're excited to announce today in front of everybody we want to continue the partnership. We're committing for another 4 years at $20 million to be a part of this purpose-driven journey that we're on.
Whoa.
So you said I want to say it with energy. We're committing another $20 million over 4 years for Operation Hope. I love you. I love the movement. Thank you for what you do. Thank you all for what you do. Really
Wait, hold on. Now y'all get all excited about rap stars and movie stars. That's all cool. Did a black man just stand up here and say that he's committing $20 million?
There you go.
Thank you, Truist.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Bill.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. Thank you all. Have a great day.
That's beautiful.